C#12 in .NET 8 and its new features. This is one of the things that C#12 just introduced. I can say just introduced. It's already with us with advent of C#12, but we are talking about it now. Primary constructors. What's that? Let's have a look at the concept and the constructor at first. Look at this class. A simple student class with a name property and a constructor with one input parameter. That's all. But based on Microsoft documentation, it says beginning in C#12 you can declare a primary constructor in class and struct. You place any parameter in parentheses following the type name. So what's that? What can I do? Let's something like this. Writing less code. Once you define a student class, your class can have so many parameters like this. And then no need to define name property also. So you can write less code. So in C#12 we can say this is an old way and this is a new way, proper way to define a constructor for a class. It's as easy as you can see, but let's have a look at this concept in Visual Studio, and then there is some details like inheritance. Maybe you ask, when we gonna do inheritance, what should we do? Let's have a look. This is a student class with a normal old constructor. It's not difficult at all. So now I want to change it to the new way of handling constructor and its parameters. How? First of all, delete, and what? Let's see. Let me do that at first, then it would be less confusing for you. Okay, and then delete all. Finish. Done. So I have written less code, but I got the same result like this. No issue, very easy. And if I want to deal with instantiating the class, I should do something like this, as usual, like the old time. See, it's expecting me to have a parameter like this. As I said, it's so easy. But let's have a look at another class like bank account, like this. This account has an account ID and owner. Based on our logic, each account should have an ID and owner like this, and then a toString method to print it. Very easy. As you can see, it's not a big deal. Maybe we want to validate the account ID or the owner somehow. If we have to do that, I can say no issue. Let's comment it out. Uncomment this class. Then let me bring it down to make it more visible and clear for you guys. So this is my new bank account class. These two are still mandatory, but as you can see, I can have kind of validation against each property like this. I have defined a validate account number and called it here, and then I have some kind of validation against the owner also, like this. Very easy. So as you can see, you can do some other things inside such classes very easy. So far, very easy. Let's say if we are going to have inheritance. Okay, I have defined a foreign account which should be inherited from bank account. No problem. The bank account has already had two parameters, two mandatory parameters. So like this guy also should have at least these two parameters to handle the base class, the parent class, like this. As you can see, nothing is difficult. If my child class needs more parameter, no issue, define it. But the child class should handle the parameters of the parent class at least. So this child class needs at least two parameters to handle these two. But if it needs more, no issue, just define it like this. Maybe you ask, is this mandatory to define a class like this to handle the base class? I can say no. You can come back to the old way. Look at line of credit account. See? Like this. So in this one, I have tried to handle the parameters of the base class by another, or I can say old way of handling the parameters in the parent class, like this. See? These two should be here to handle the parameters of the base class, like this. The rest is as usual. See? So by this way, I can say we can definitely write less code and things would be more clear. That's all. So this topic is finished here. I hope it can be beneficial and useful for all of you guys to enjoy the new features of C# 12. Thank you so much and bye.